Hi there, I'm Tina Jesson from the Home Staging Academy. Thank you for finding our page. And what we're going to be talking about today is why you should consider using the Home Staging Academy as your go-to provider of all the staging training that you'll need, not only to help you stage properties to sell, but also how to run your business. Now, we've been around quite a long time. I first started my first home staging business back in the late 1990s when my own property was in negative equity, and went on to develop home stagers in the UK and the Home Stagers Network. And over the years, we've evolved into the Home Staging Academy. And myself and my good friend Gillian are tutors on this program that you'll be signing up to. So, just to let you know a little bit about the program, yes, you probably have, like me, an irrational passion for staging houses. You're probably already quite au fait with design and colour, and you really have a good idea of what you're doing. But you don't always know what you don't know. And what we're trying to put into this program is all those hints and tips from seasoned professionals. Because, yes, I am getting that old now. And it's not just about painting it all magnolia and clearing the clutter, because what you'll find there is you'll just end up with a very bland blank canvas, which is hard for people to aspire to, and it's hard for people to really get involved with that kind of environment that they really want to move into and live in and make a really great offer on. So we have to, yes, we have to clear the clutter, and we do have to neutralize to a degree, but we do need to build back in lifestyle. And I think that's something that's often missing from a home if you go too far down the staging road and don't come back again with a little bit more design. And that's what our program is really designed to help you do. So yes, we'll be looking at color planning. We'll be looking at space and feng shui and those principles to make the most of the space. We'll be looking at room definitions. So a dining room is a dining room and not just a table pushed into the corner. We'll be looking at things like lighting. Lighting is so important, especially in Europe, where our nights get longer earlier. So by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you could be starting to see a very grey, dull environment within a home. And turning lights on and having lamps strategically placed in the right place is really going to help illuminate the property, but also create this warmth and really make a connection with people when they come into the home. Yes, we'll be looking at decluttering, but we will be complementing that with accessorizing, because like I say, you can't just take it all out. You have to put something aspirational back in again. So we'll be taking away the family photographs and we'll be putting in more of those aspirational accessories, and we'll give you all the tips on how we cluster accessories, what's too much, what's not enough, and how we can group that to make the best impact. And along with how the room looks, we have to cover photography, because photography is not only for your portfolio, although obviously having great photographs helps that, but also what you're doing is helping that property to sell. So you'll be working with the realtor or the real estate agent to make sure that the photography in the marketing materials that they are providing is the very best altogether. And we will actually go through how to take photographs yourself so that you can pass those on so they can be used within the marketing of the property to have the biggest impact when that property actually launches onto the market. And then obviously all these steps of actually doing the staging part culminates into how do we actually run that client consultation? How do we address the client? How do we come across as confident and knowledgeable, but not to off-put the client from actually taking on board what you're saying? Tact and diplomacy are an absolute must, because we're basically critiquing the home that somebody's been living in for some time, and that can reflect on them, and we don't want them to feel bad. We want them to feel good about the whole process. So how we manage that client consultation is absolutely key, and we'll give you some sound advice on that, and we'll finalize the whole process by stepping you through an actual consultation and home staging event, so that you can see how we've gone from a dated property spending a little money, because again, if you had a huge budget, we could refurnish and redesign a whole house, but we aren't. We're just looking at what is the smallest things we can do to help that property to sell with a low investment but maximum impact. And we'll show you all that in that final consultation video that we have for you. So if you're not sure yet about the home staging as a career, or if you've already started staging homes but you're a little bit nervous about how do I put it all together, how do I define the actual service that I provide, then this program is certainly for you. We call it the art of professional home staging. We're not just going into it as a hobbyist, although you might be starting there. This will really start to shore up all your expertise and knowing that probably comes quite naturally to you anyway, but it puts a nice structure around there so that you can step through step by step and make sure you've got every aspect covered, so that you are not just seen as a great home stager, but you are staging houses to help them sell. Because at the end of the day, that's the important thing, is those properties are selling faster, they're selling at a higher dollar value, and we're not leaving money on the table, and we're bringing the client through a wonderful process as we go, and really sharing that love. And that's what we really are trying to do here with the Home Staging Academy. So if you're unsure, just give it a go. Try out the free stuff. Sign up to our newsletter, and we'll keep you informed. I'm Tina, and this is my cat. Oh dear, isn't it great when cats come in on these things? Anyway, this is Tina Jesson from the Home Staging Academy. Look forward to seeing you soon.